Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing 4th of July Holiday Extravaganza continues live all day on Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing, and we're going to give you another fantastic, fabulous, glowing, gorgeous updates on our exclusive to Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing Holiday Extravaganza. The 4th of July Holiday Extravaganza continues all day on Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing on this 4th of July of Extravaganza as the fireworks are blowing up around the greater Bloomington metropolitan area in central Illinois, right? You can see what we got going on in Bitcoin. We had a nice pump from the last time we talked. I don't really remember where the price... Oh, the price is down here. See that? That's where it was. Last time we talked, we were down here talking about if it could hold the old all-time high on the top side of it, and the moving average, the 200-day, could sneak up on it. It could bounce off that. Come on, what is this doing? It could bounce off and catapult up to this upper resistance if we zoom out to the 15 and then zoom out to the 2-hour time frame. You can see we've changed our lines a little bit, and this is obviously a falling channel now, right? It's easy to see, and it did pump up, and that was a pretty nice pump up from the last time we talked. It came up about 2%, right? So it got up to upper resistance, and now it's at the same thing we've been at a few times. And you can see subtle differences. The last time we had this, you can see those subtle differences that we had the last time this came up. We had our consolidation was very similar, but it was more of a rising channel. You see that? And it broke to the downside. Because rising channels usually break to the downside. They're bullish continuation patterns with bearish reversal patterns. And then you can see we had another one. Where was that at? That was the bigger one. See this? If we go to the 4-hour time frame on a larger time scale, you can see we had the big rising channel that lasted quite some time, but we knew it was going to break to the downside. Smaller version of the rising channel that was up here, and we figured it breaks to the downside. Now we have a falling channel. They're bearish continuation patterns, but they're often bullish turnarounds at the bottom of these. They can break to the downside, but they more times than not they'll break to the upside. And a targeted move, if it broke to the upside, would be right up into here, about the 23,400 to 23,500, right? Getting up here to about the 200-day moving average, right around 24,000. And we're watching that because you can see how these have broken. They pretty much stayed with what they should do, right? And so now we're going to watch out for this to see if this indeed does break to the upside. But if it does take the 4.5 out of 10 chance is about what it breaks down to, and it breaks to the downside, this would be your targeted move to the downside. That'd bring your rate down to $11,619, right? And that's a major area of this support zone from the volume indicator that we're watching. and that's what I'm going to continue to watch. But this is something to note, as this could indeed keep playing the pattern and get rejected and come back down and retest lower parts and then break up if it wants to. But this is something to note. If you look back at the technical analysis, that we had big rising channel. It's a it's a bullish continuation pattern, but a bearish reversal. And about 6.5 to 7 out of 10 times, it should break to the downside. It did. Smaller version of that right here, and it broke to the downside. Now you can see this is a falling channel, and this more times than not will break to the upside. Doesn't mean it's a bullish turnaround in the overall market. But it just means that the pattern, the short-term consolidation, breaks to the upside on the pattern that it was in, as everything's been oversold. So we'll watch out for that, as this might be the next big trading opportunity if this breaks to the upside, or you can just play the current pattern that it's going to come back down to lower support, and the next time it did that would make sense because it would fulfill. But oftentimes the market does what everyone thinks it's not going to do, because that would bring you down here, and if you retested down here, that would finally get you back to this double bottom that we've been waiting for, a local double bottom, and then maybe that could be a mountain double bottom, and then that could catapult you to the upside, and we've done a targeted move on that, and that would be up there to 28,000, right? And that would be a major upper resistance where the old supply zone is all up here where all these buyers are locked in, and they'd be looking to quickly sell if you hit up near this white support zone. But again, a pattern breakdown brings you down to this major underneath target and would fulfill that $13,336 target that we've had since last year when the price is at 62,000 and rising. Right, so that's something to watch out for in Bitcoin. And then if we look at real quick XLM, you can see that would initiate this. Looks like what XRP did. And XLM and a Cardano, see right here, if we go to XRP, XRP was in this little area right there and broke to the upside, right? See that? And that's what XLM is right now. It hasn't broke out of that little formation yet, and the upside target would be up here where this big arrow is at about 14 cents. The downside target is down here at the fifth circle, about 7.5 cents. And you can see Cardano, ADA, is in that same area. See that we had it circled from before? So, and it's holding this local support line down here. So on a break up from this would be the same thing as a XLM. You could get pumped up to this upper resistance that 61 cents is an upside target, right? But if this breaks to the downside in this local consolidation, your next move is down here to 31 cents. So that's what we're looking at. That's what I'm paying attention for on this ever-changing market. And as we go out on one of our last videos of this 4th of July holiday extravaganza, if you can see the fireworks, if they blow a couple more off, oh, come on. Where's it at? Come on, they've been blowing them up here. There we go. See them? You see this, the 4th of July extravaganza in Central Illinois? You have some few brave souls that are indeed blowing off fireworks, because there's not that much of it out here in Bloomington and Normal, right? Let's see if we can zoom in. They don't really blow that many fireworks out here for whatever reason. I think the state in Illinois, it's like Michigan used to be. You got to go to other states to buy them and then just blow them off on 4th of July. Nobody fucks with you, right? But you can see some nice, beautiful fireworks here on our 4th of July extravaganza. And happy 4th to everybody in this constitutional republic and the freedoms that we're trying to keep, right? And this symbolizes the bombs that we dropped back in the day, or the cannons and the explosions and the war, right? The nice, beautiful fireworks, and there could be lots of fireworks in the equity market, the gold and silver bullion market, the stock market, right? And all the rest of it, as we continue to watch out and continue to see what this ever-changing market has for us. As these fireworks blow up, the coins continue to move, and the action will continue to fire at old Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing. Use my Bitget link down below, partner link down below, if you want to trade this active market short, long, whatever you want, up to a $5,000 bonus for initial deposit requirements based on what you deposit on your first trade. And then there's $50 to $60 bonuses, $20 to make your first few trades, and they give you Bitcoin or USD, right? And then it's free money exclusively with my link. And happy 4th of July to everybody. And we're going to sign off here saying this once again on the 4th of July holiday extravaganza with peace and love. Peace and love. And we're going to end it out with a beautiful firework right here. That one didn't show up really good. Zoom out a little bit. There we go. couple more. Oop, I almost dropped the phone. There we go.